As long as they can hear us.
Did they hear us? You want to bring it up? Yeah. It says Shalom.
Shalom.
I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashim,
Yahushua,
Yahushua, Bashim, Ruach
Kodash.
And give double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone who rule well, and to the hopeful elect men who are here in the highways and the byways preaching this truth day in and day out, week in and week out, man. You know, we're just coming out here to do a short little lesson. I had a little testimony that happened this morning, you know, as I was doing my job, and I was delivering something, a package to Jake, you know, and I saw the guy, you know, he was kind of like down the stairs, and then there was another guy upstairs where the delivery was at. So I walked up the stairs, and I delivered the item to the lady, and I came back downstairs, and I passed the guy again, and he let me get probably like 4 or 5 steps from him. And then he was like, hey man, I'm gonna just stop you for a little bit. And I said, yeah. You know, I was just saying like, yeah, what's going on, bro? And he was like, hey man, I ain't never seen no one that I went by and I had a cold chill, man. You know, it was like a chill. He said he went through his body. And then I was like, hey, yeah, man, you know, because I was talking to one of my brothers on the phone. And I was like, yeah, I'm just a man of the Lord that, you know, preach and teach this truth. And he said, yeah, man, I ain't never, like, you did it twice. He said, well, I guess when I was going upstairs, you did the same thing, and then I came back down. So, you know, I guess that was a sign of the Lord wanting him to know that he was an Israelite, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, you know, I was telling him, you know, you God chose the people, man, you're a Hebrew Israelite. And I think he was kind of going through something, you know, but after I was telling him who the name, you know, that the power of our power is named Yahweh Yahushua, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you know, I was able to, he kind of calmed down, and he said, man, he said, thank you, bro. And I was like, yeah, I just want to let you know, man, we're getting close, you know, and my brother heard it, man. But the thing is, you know, us brothers, you know, we may think that we do little small things, you know, by preaching and teaching this word, but the Most High could put a spirit on you, man. You know that when you're around people, you'll never know how the Lord that spirit will be around you. You'll never know how to make people around you feel good, or to be able to come to you, man. Because there's plenty of times where you'll see someone in a distressed look. Their auras is distressed, and sometimes the spirit might have you to go over there and tell them, that they good and that they're Hebrew Israelite, and you'll see the smile on their face, man. So that was like a quick little testimony, for us men in the Lord to kind of give us, that strength, because sometimes we get down and out, and it's true, because we go through all these iniquities, man. These iniquities that we go through, chastising of the mind, chastising of the body, and sometimes when you get a testimony like this, this right here hopefully can motivate brothers to continue to do this walk, because hey, we always say this walk is heavy, it's challenging, So that was a small little testimony, man. That the brother said that when I walked by him, that it sent a chill by him, man, and that's heavy. Yeah. It made me feel some type of way. Not that I'm anybody. I'm just a man of the Lord. I'm just an empty bottom, a vessel. Just want to do the Lord's will. But I wanted to kind of bring that out. And my brother Kwam, we just met up. I was telling him about it, and he said, "Man, let's just bring it out." So we're bringing it out. We got a couple precepts, and then we'll try to, see where the spirit lies, and then we'll go from there.
This is Isaiah chapter 60, in verse 1. It says, "Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of Yahweh is risen upon thee. And you know, that's the thing. The brother was able to sense something through the spirit, man. You see what I mean? Because that ain't happen with everybody that walked past him, and that's more confirmation from the Lord, you know, that he's pleased, man, because he's using you as a vessel to be able to go and stir somebody's mind up, you know. Like, it might not have seemed like anything to the naked eye, but what happened if you never walked past it and he never felt, you know, some type of sensation? He would have never figured out he was, you know, a son of God. Right. You know what I mean? Right. So, you know, that's the Lord putting that light upon us. You know, and that light is our glory, man. Which is Yahweh Shai in the midst of us, man. You know. And so back to one more time, Isaiah 60:1, it says, "Arise and shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of Yahweh is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee." You see? So that, like I said, man, once again, that glory goes into the spirit, man. And you know, there's a brother. They always put the videos on what's the brother's name who makes those videos? He always makes the videos. You know, we're talking about True Power.
Oh yeah, that's I believe it's Manak Zakbar.
Yeah, Manak Zakbar, right? Yeah. He made that video and he said, you know, there's a power on a different level. You know, there's powers on different levels, and there's a type of power that we're gonna receive, man, where you walk into a room and it'll shake because of your presence, man. Just because the Lord is with you like that. You know, when the glory of the Lord was upon Moses, he had to cover up his face because nobody could behold him, man. Right, you know, and he was shining like an angel. You know what I mean? And in the spirit, you know, he was able to see that. He might not have realized it at the time, but hey, that's how the Lord does things. You don't know who that brother could be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got one more, and that's at Ecclesiastes 8. Because as we were talking about earlier too, sometimes, you know, we be out and people will just be looking at you strange. You know, and like they don't treat the 2/3 like that, man. They mind be solely focused on you because they're saying something's different about him. You know, and this is Ecclesiastes 8:1. It says, "Who is as the wise man, and who knoweth the interpretation of a thing?" Okay. And to be wise is what? To have the fear of the Lord upon you, man. Which is actually a vibration in itself. Okay? And to know the interpretation of a thing makes you what? Liken unto a prophet, a servant of the Lord. It says, "A man's wisdom maketh his face to shine, and the boldness of his face shall be changed." So you become a whole new, you know, creature in the sight of people, man. And they can't perceive it because to the naked eye without the spirit, you just a mere mortal. But who knows who we are, man? In the spirit world, the angels, you know, hey, they with you at all times. You know, so that's what I got on that. If you got anything,
yeah, you know, you know, to men, you know, when we get these testimonies, it's always a beautiful thing through a dream, through a vision. You know, when brothers have visions and they come to you, to me, I think they're beautiful. I think every time man have a dream, if it's within, you know, the scriptures, man, you know, it should be brought out, man, because, you know, the Lord gave certain men visions and dreams. You know, what we speak of that is that Joel 2:28. You know, a young man should dream, old man should have visions, and old man should have dreams. You know, so you know, those visions and dreams, you know, can resonate. You know, it can resonate to what's going on right now. So you know, like you know, you always want that light, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, and like I said, bro, I'm just a servant just want to do the work of the Most High to the best of my ability. You know, working just like any other brother.
So Yeah, I got another one. This is Psalms 1 and 10. You know, because hey, the Lord can use any of us like that. And if anything, it's just a prelude of what's to come. You know, and this is Psalms 1, 10 and 3, and it reads, "Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, in the beauties of holiness, from the womb of the morning." All right, and that goes into the kingdom of heaven. All right, being brought forth into the morning, which is likened into the return of our Lord Yahweh Shah. You know, and in the beauties of it, because it's a glorious thing. You know, and this is just the beginning stages of it. We're constantly growing and manifesting into the sons of God. And it says, yeah, and thou hast the dew of thy youth. Yahweh has sworn and will not repent. Thou art a priest forever after the order of Melchizedek, going into Yahweh Shai. But, you know, all the men that follow under him, he likens them unto his brethren. And they are part of that holy priesthood, the peculiar treasure.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what he was peculiar to him,
man. He was different. Yeah. You know, and that's how it is when Jake come into the truth. We do look like we always speak of that strange apparel when we out there at camp. Or, you know, when Jake come in, he doesn't get edge ups. His beard just grows out. You know, he doesn't get line up, you know, stuff like that. So that's different than Jake, because the Jake in the world, you know, they be fresh and clean. You know, not to say that we're not. But we're coming back into being an Israelite man that the Lord created us to be. You know, to have that look. But I think I got a quick little precept from Job. You know, because every man in the truth, they want to, you know, mimic first and foremost after Yahweh Shai, but often like great men. We speak of Sirach 44, I believe, or Wisdom of Solomon 44. I'm not for sure. I think it's the great men, but you mimic yourself. Try to mimic yourself out the great men, and then you find yourself, and then you just continue to grow into that. We speak of the inner man. We grow into that man that the Lord created us to be. This is Job chapter 29, verses 3, and it reads, it says, "When his candles shine upon his head," when his candles shine upon my head, and when by his light I walk through darkness. You know, having that wisdom, man. You know, be able to walk through this darkness, man. And all of us men who are here teaching and preaching based on the you know, the lot that the Lord gave you, the talents the Lord gave you, you know, you walk within that light. You know, that's why I use the analogy, you know, retain and obtain. Retain as much as you can and obtain things which is to come. You know, because you got to be able to retain what you have, and then you try to obtain things you don't have, you know, by what? Continue to thrive and strive, you know, to dark parables, man. And it reads, verse 4, it says, "As I was in the days of my youth, when the secret of the Most High was upon my tabernacles." You know, and the Lord put that spirit on Job at a young age, because, you know, when you're looking at Job's life, Job had riches. You know, Job had, you know, the things that a Jake that has degrees in this world had, man. He had substance, you know. And so Job understood with the wisdom he had, he understood, you know, the wisdom that was given to him from the Most High. You know, it was given to him, you know, and a lot of men in this truth. You know, I marvel at wise men in this truth, man. Like I said, I would tell Kwame and other men that I'm still a baby in this thing. You know, I'm still learning, I'm still grasping. When a wise man speak, you know, I'm quiet. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to grasp, you know, that wisdom from him. You know, I believe it speaks to that all the time. We always speak of that in Sirach 39, 31, you know, 30, 39. You can walk it down. Also, you know, Sirach 51. I believe the other one was Sirach 44. You know, through the Spirit, you always, you know, the Most High, you know, He can always lift up a man, you know, at his lowest, and He can also bring you down at your highest. You know, that's why we always speak of being in meekness. You got something up?
Yeah. You know, one thing that stood out to me about the brother that you ran into, you said he wanted to shake your hand.
Yeah, he wanted to shake my hand.
Yeah, that's all he wanted.
Yeah.
And that, like I said, that's like a prelude, man, to what's coming. Isaiah, it was Zechariah chapter 8. Yeah, Zechariah 8:30, and it says, it's like 8:23. It says, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, in those days it shall come to pass that 10 men shall take hold of all languages of the nations, even shall take hold of the skirt of him that is a Jew, saying, we will go with you, for we have heard that Yahweh is with you. You know, so, and that's the thing, man. How do they know? Like, where did they hear it from? Or what did they hear, man? Right. Those are the sons of God, right? You know, it's going to be a presence upon us. We just read in Isaiah chapter 60, and they're going to want to hold on to your fringes, man. You know, to the skirt of your garment, man, just so they could go with you, because they see that the Lord got His power about it on you, man. You know, so all these things are just slowly being made manifest, and then that's what we all working for, because the Lord give you that sneak peek, that preview of what's to come. You know what I mean? Because you know, even the disciples, like Paul, had the ability at the time to turn a man blind. You know, I mean, but that was just at that dispensation. What happens when the kingdom comes? You know, and the Lord says that we have power to take flight. You know, so all these things are going to just become more manifest as we get closer to the day of the Lord. Because right now we only see Him, we behold Him bare face, but through a glass darkly. But as He comes forth, that brightness shall become brighter and brighter until it's known who was the chosen of the Lord. You know.
And like I always say, man, I always say this humbly. You know, I just wanted to tell a testimony, you know, based on my experiences. You know, I hope you brothers do the same thing, you know, to you know, motivate brothers that we're doing a great works for the Most High. You know, because like, our job is able to, you know, walk through the city, and you might see, you know, a Jake down and out. You may speak to that Jake, you know, and you don't never know what the words of Yahweh Shem Shai speak through you, because we just vessels, man. And you don't never know what it'll do for that person. You know, even us, you know, motivating a brother. You hear a brother, you call a brother on the phone, and you hear his voice is down. You know, you might first, you know, speak a couple things. You know, you might say a couple things, you know, just trying to see where he's at, and then you might give him, like, you know, some motivation. You know, you might be able to speak him and motivate him and build him back up, because that's that brotherhood that we always speak of. Man.
I think this is the last one. This is Revelations chapter 22 and verse 16. You know, and this is the point. It says, I, Yahweh Shai, have sent my messenger, like my angel, to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root of the offspring of David, and the bright and morning star. You know, and we're waiting on the morning star to shine within our hearts, man. You know, when Yahweh Shai comes in and gives us that true power, man. You know, but I mean, that's all I got right there. Right?
Yeah, man. I mean, like we said, it's going to be a short video based on the testimony. You know, I had, you know, with the young man. You know, also it was a lady after him. I passed her and told her that she was a Hebrew Israelite, and she was standoffish at first, like me and my brother always speak of all the time. You know, sometimes our people are at that defense. You know, because, you know, we always been lied to, or, you know, you never know what someone's intention is. But when I told her she was a Hebrew Israelite, and I said, do you know what that is? And she said no. And I explained to her, we come from the seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And Jacob's name changed to Israel and became Israelites, the 12 tribe of Israel. And then that the so-called Negroes, Native American, and Hispanics are the 12 tribe of Israel. And then I said, you are what your father is. So some people might look a little different. But the point is, once she heard that, man, I saw it seemed like her whole demeanor changed. Mm-hmm. Like she was once in the defense, and she was kind of like, who this dude is, rolling the window down, speaking to me, to, oh man, I'm walking to my car, and I feel good.
Yeah, good tidings.
Yeah, God. Like she heard, like you said, that good tidings, man. So, hey, you just never know. I can't say you can do that to everyone. I try to move through the spirit when I'm out here, But sometimes, through the spirit, it might tell me to go over there and talk to a man. I remember one time, I let this be the last, the spirit told me to talk to this one guy. Yeah, he was in the elevator, and there was another person in the elevator. And the Lord was like, through the spirit, it was like, tell him he had Hebrew Israelite, and I didn't. So I went past the doors. I went past the door, and he went a different way. So when I got through with my delivery, I went back downstairs, and the dude walked out the door with me.
Yeah.
So there was a second opportunity to tell him,
Yeah.
We always speak of Jonas. Was that Jonah?
Yeah,
Jonah.
Yeah.
We speak of Jonah all the time, man. Because through the spirit tell you to do something, man. You just do it. You just got to do it. So that's all I got, brother,
Shoot. Yeah, I think that, let me just grab it, because if I don't, and this is Isaiah 61:9, we're going to end it with this. It says, and their seed shall be known among the Gentiles, and their offspring among the people. All that see them shall acknowledge them, that they are the seed which Yahweh has blessed. You see that? And I will greatly rejoice in Yahweh. My soul shall be joyful in my God. For he has clothed me with the garments of salvation. He has covered me with the robe of righteousness, as a bridegroom decketh himself with ornaments, and as a bride adorneth herself with her jewels. And that's the thing, it's just that presence on you, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Parabolically speaking, we were talking about this earlier. Let a woman that's covered in jewels walk through a crowd of whores, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna move. It's something about it. Well, that's how the Lord looks at the elect, parabolically speaking. So, man, hey, and it says as we go into those days more and more, it's just like the Lord gonna put more jewels on us and more, because he's gonna liken us into those precious stones, man. But that's it.
So, brother, let this be a motivation, man. Like I said, I'm just a vessel. My brother, we always speak, we just vessels of the Lord. The Lord increase us according to his will. Everything happens, like we say all the time, it happens for a reason. And the Lord has, we always speak of Job 33:15, in the night, in the deep sleep, in the slumber and sleep, the Lord seals your instruction. Mm-hmm. So really, for me to see like how much more you need to work towards doing this truth, and helping this body grow into the body of Yahweh Shai want us to be, man. Yep. So, if you got anything else, brother? All right, so that'd be it, man. I want to say, hey, shalom to the hopeful elect. I say, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. And I want to give double honor to the elders and apostle of Great Millstone who do well, and to the hopeful elect who are here pushing this truth, man. Keep on doing it. Hope this will be a motivation for you, brother, to keep pushing, thriving, and to the end, man. May the Lord be with you in your house. I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.